Vikings and the Aviators, and it comes your way next.
For a spot in the NFC Championship game, this one is underway. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards he threw for last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week, it really comes down to finding a way to win. As they like to say, winners win in the end, and he and his crew got to get it done today.
Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He crosses the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Cut near the goal line. He has the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Has his man, it's Addison. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to the air, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Amendola able to put it through. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense headed back after its 2nd drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
He puts some power on a deep one left. Brought in inside the 20. stretch the field for them before being taken down. On first down, they'll run. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Aviators stretch their early lead to 9. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. They'll run here on first down. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 28. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Aviators have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense working quickly. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Offense up to the line fast. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. And they're trying something here. They fake the spike. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. That'll do it for 1/4 of this end. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. We'll see if they go for it here. 4th down near the end zone. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He gets this one in Nakua. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 26 on second down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Oh, and the rush is too much. He's taken down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The Aviators returning their offense and this running back to the field. This is hauled in by Weaver. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Aviators push their lead to 15. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. Searches from the pocket. The rush gets home, and they stick it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A gain of 9 on that run, so now they're left with 3rd and 8. McCarthy throwing here. Finds his target, Patterson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. McCarthy looking to throw. Got a man. Patterson has it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Now it's McCarthy. His pass caught by Nakua. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's McCarthy to throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. They pick up the block inside the 40.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Aviators and this running back headed back out for a new series. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 47. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. Catch is made in close. And in for the touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Patterson now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. The Vikings getting one more drive here before the break. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. He's got him. That's Addison. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Pass is caught by Addison. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. From the 44 here on 2nd down. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
He's throwing deep to the left side. It is caught at the 20. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 15. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looking to throw. Flush down out to it. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He'll throw it. He puts some power on a deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Back to the well again. Space to the left. They get 13 on the pickup. And they're going to have a first down. Working inside the red zone. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Third and long for him here. And it's caught. Touchdown! The Aviators push their lead further to start the half. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up now. 2nd and 13. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Back now, pressure on its way. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running for it on 4th. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, looking to throw. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on second down. Has it downfield, working the left. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll give him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air, third and long. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Aviators stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. And another one is no good. What a disaster this has been, Brock. That is his third missed PAT in this ball game. No time just yet to figure out what's going wrong. After another miss, he's got to stay out there and send this one away. Returning it from the 4. Returns looking good so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Dumps it off to his running back.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Cut out left. And that will not be enough for a first down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Back to the air, McCarthy. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd and 3 now. From the 39. His pass caught by Nakua. And they get this down to the 28. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Able to find Nakua here. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 2nd and 3 now. Receiver in motion going left. 2nd and 3. Now to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's brought down after a short gain.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The 50. The 30. The 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Patterson now to return it. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick. McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He gets this one to Nakua. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Has his man. It's Addison. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Toward the sideline and caught by Addison. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 36. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They send the tight end in motion left. Here he is on 3rd and long. He goes back to him yet again. Complete.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Hand off to the back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. 2nd and 13. This is hauled in by Weaver. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. 3rd and long for him here. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pass is caught by Addison. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown! His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Vikings still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's got the hook up to Weaver. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Touchdown! Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. No time just yet to figure out what's going wrong. After another miss, he's got to stay out there and send this one away. Patterson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings and receiver Jordan Addison getting set for this next drive. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 31. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds his target, Patterson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate stop on the tracks. The conference championship game next week. And they're going to need the same type of effort from this game, Brock, to carry forward to reach the end of the line and earn that Super